Hey, it's Nina.
And Ashley, back with the bullshit.
And this is
Oh my God. You guys, I'm so sorry.
It's like, you know how when you're laughing about something you try to move forward, but it's really hard.
And you just been laughing for like 5 minutes.
Like,
you can't stop.
We just want to start taping. Like, we just really want to start taping.
We have been trying to start taping for
a
so
while.
long.
What are we laughing?
Because
Oh, we're
Nina
laughing
keeps
about
fucking up.
We're laughing about us fucking up this exact intro, but I kind of like this one, so we're just gonna keep it. Well, so we're back.
All right.
It's Young and Getting It podcast.
Shoot, I missed y'all.
I know, my God. It's episode 6.
Yeah, we made it, nigga.
Like we're up, my nigga.
Out here booming.
We're wildin'. First of all, King Vader's episode last week was booming. Thank you guys for listening. Isn't he
shit's out here popping?
Isn't he the shit? Like, he really is a shit. Now you guys know. It was really fun interviewing him. But I wanted to quickly shout out every week, every time there's a new country or a new area listening to our show, like, I do want to shout them out because it's really cool that people who aren't from the United States are listening to us, even though United States is obviously the biggest amount of people because that's where we're from.
Yeah.
It's cool. So I'm going to say this really fast because there's actually quite a bit. Canada, Russia, Jamaica, United Kingdom, Brazil, Netherlands, Ireland, France, Spain, Belgium, Kenya, Australia, Sweden, Ghana, Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What's up, Kazakhstan?
I have never seen this flag in my life.
What's good, Kazakhstan?
What the fuck?
You should look it up on the maps and see what that is.
I'm not gonna remember how to spell this shit to look it up on Google.
You'll get close. Kazakh, and then with an H.
Kazakh.
Okay, so
Sorry, we're not making fun of your country.
We're really not. We're just not intelligent. We're ignorant about your country. Kazakhstan. Okay, so we also have New Zealand, Bahamas, Indonesia, Lebanon. I know someone who actually lives in Lebanon, and like he's going home to Lebanon, and I'm like, what? Like he's going, and when he graduates, he's like going back to Lebanon for good. And he's like an American look. He was born in America. I was like, wow, you really love your country.
But shit's like in Eurasia.
Shout
like
out to
Europe.
Eurasia. Oh, okay.
Europe.
Okay.
In that region. It's big as fuck. Apparently.
It's big as fuck. You guys look up Eurasia. So there's more. South Africa, Belarus. Where's Belarus? Belarus.
I don't know.
Zimbabwe, Ukraine, India, Curacao, Angola, Nicaragua, Germany, Liberia.
Whoa.
Wow, struggling. I'm supposed to be a college student. Poland, Republic of Korea. Republic of Korea. Is that the nice side or the bad side?
What the fuck is the Republic?
Can y'all let us know? Ashley and Nina Pod at gmail.com.
Untraveled, uncultured swine. Let us know.
Okay. Greece, Finland, Austria, Italy, Nigeria. Shout out Nigeria. Just had to. Mexico, Zambia, United Arab Emirates.
What's up, Dubai?
Okay. All right. Okay. Islamic Republic of Iran, Guatemala, Panama, Taiwan, which is the province of China, Martinique, Slovakia, Trinidad and Tobago, and Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, hey.
This is pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So thank you guys for listening to our show. Like, that's really cool, and we hope we make some sort of an impact.
We got Russia listening to. Yeah. I just realized that.
Yeah, I said that, Russian Federation. And if there's anything that you guys want to know, because you guys are not from America, let us know. Ashley and Nina Pod at gmail.com. We're on iTunes and SoundCloud. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. Google Play, Stitcher, Pocket Cast. We're in there. We're live. Our YouTube is going to be up
YouTube is
very soon.
YouTube is coming. We hear y'all. We listening. We're going to do it.
Because I know some of you guys find it easier to listen on YouTube than on other sites. No problem. And also, thanks for the feedback for people who have been giving us feedback, because we really do want feedback. We're not going to change ourselves, but we do want to make sure that we're what's it called when you're not inclusive. We want the show to be very inclusive.
And it's like, I'm not going to get my feelings hurt if you say something bad. So, because that happens every week.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so next we want to shout out Official Taz. He has his line of videos coming called The Return of Taz on tomorrow, December 11th. And then Vader season 2 as well. His is on December 12th, so Tuesday. So be on the lookout for those. Those shits are gonna be hilarious. Like, I was looking at the previews on Vader's page, and I was just like,
it looks lit as fuck. And we're taping this on Sunday. That's why we said tomorrow. So actually, when you guys hear this, the Taz's will have already begun, or he's about to drop that day. So I'm so excited for that, because if you haven't watched their videos, like, you need to go on their page and just spam it and just watch everything, because this is why I don't watch television anymore. It's because I'm scrolling down pages like these, and these are my content. and I love them for that. Also, we had our episode about finance. That was basically the basics about finance, because we know that most of us know the basics, but there's some people who don't know the basics. So I wanted to just cover that for people who don't know the basics. And as I continue to go on in my journey, I'll continue to tell, people more things about finance that I'm learning. Me and Ashley just talked today about the fact that we might as well start doing budget sheets and income statements and balance sheets and all that stuff. So
she's in charge of that, because that sounds so unappealing to me, but I know that it's necessary for our success.
I just finished my finals 2 days ago, and so I finally have some free time, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you guys the numbers, but I'm going to let y'all know how that goes. But like we were talking about on our finance episode, there's a difference between a soft inquiry and a hard inquiry, and I wanted to specify. A hard inquiry is for the lender to check your credit report to determine whether to extend credit for you. So those hard inquiries stay on your credit for 2 years. So and they lower your credit a little bit, but the more you add on, the more they lower your credit. So be aware that it's going to be on your credit for 2 years. This includes getting a car, getting an apartment, getting a credit card, stuff like that. House. Getting a house, all that stuff. A soft
does like doing a laptop, like if you go to Best Buy and get a laptop.
If you do a payment plan for a laptop, usually it is a hard inquiry.
So that's out there for y'all to know too.
Like Apple, all that stuff. If you do any most payment plans are hard inquiries because they want to make sure that you can afford the payment plan, because you can get not approved. Or like those store credit cards, like Banana Republic credit card, like every credit card obviously is a hard inquiry.
Yeah,
but
because they gotta check your credit to give you that shit.
Yeah, to do payment plans, there's some that don't require a credit check, but there's a lot that do, because they want to make sure you can actually pay for it, because you're taking it before you're paying for it, basically. But soft inquiries are when companies check your credit for pre-approval. This is usually those promotional pieces of mail you get, like, you're pre-approved for this credit card that's going to ruin your life. Like, it's when you're just...
The APR on that is, like, probably fucking terrible.
Yes. Just
that's
not good. Not good. APR is you guys the annual percentage rate. That's the interest on the principal amount that's on your account that you will be having to pay back. So if you have a $3,000 balance and your APR is 10%, you're going to owe $300. That's a high APR.
Yeah,
but that's $300 a year, because it's annual percentage. Yeah. So divide that by 12, and I'll
but then they still charge you interest on your charges if you use your card.
Yeah,
so you get interest on that. Isn't that like a whole different thing?
Yeah, and also I learned that if your APR is split and you do monthly payments, it's like your APR is actually higher. So you're actually paying more than like 10% because it's just monthly. Yeah. There's a math equation. It's present value, future value. No, it's not present value, future value.
Put that education to work, girl.
It is present value. It's an annuity. It's not a perpetuity. Okay. It's present value. Anyway, that's just some shit I'm learning. As you can see, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Also, if you want to get your credit score for free, and just know, if you have Wells Fargo app, they give you your FICO score, which they use when you get a car and stuff like that. You can also go on free credit score, Credit Karma, Credit Sesame.
Credit Sesame. That's fine.
Yeah, and it's like, if you make an account, it is free initially, but some of them do try to charge you after some period of time.
Look out for that.
Read the fine print, but you can get your credit score for free initially. Like, it's definitely that. And you can, if you have a dispute, the credit bureaus will send a free report, but you have to have a dispute, or you have to have some sort of reason to make them send it without you needing it. But that's my quick review on finance. On a future episode, we will talk more about finance, but we just want to build. And if there's some opinion you have, like on what I just talked about or anything else about finance, hit us up, ashleyandninapod@gmail.com. And I would love to hear from you. We'll shout you out.
All right, so we want to switch it up a bit because we forgot to do our Look at God one week. We're going to do it first this time so that we do not forget it. And because, I just feel like I need this moment in my life because these past couple of weeks has been intense, guys. So I'm like, I'll share a few things. I'm not going to share everything because... why dwell on the bad, because it's over. Like my car window got busted out and like my work stuff got stolen. That was pretty intense. Like it was the longest ride home from Los Angeles I have ever had in my life.
Cold breeze.
It was cold. I couldn't hear my music. Like it was just horrible. And then there was like there's nothing that I could do about it right there and right now. And then I just worked a lot, but that's like nothing out of the usual. I'm just like happy I made it through this week, like because it was real easy for me to get frustrated. And then at the end of the week I was actually able to apply for this mission trip thing that I wanted to do through my job, and like initially I thought I wouldn't be able to, but I was able to apply and I got an interview. And so, you know, that's cool. Let's see if we can make it happen if I am still with the company by the time that shit rolls around. Because it's late as fuck. No, who's to know if niggas want to stay there, right?
Man. Upward and onward.
Upward and onward. And so I also wanted to do a look at God from our survey that we put out and you guys sent in to us. And so one of the good ones that I came across doesn't even have a name attached to it, but I mean, it's all right. I understand. So it is called. Wow.
It is called.
Look at God. So the look at God that I'm going to read, somebody said, God used physical activity to get me out of depression. That's
actually really cool. Yeah. Especially like, because I definitely will just eat and lay in bed, and that's like feels amazing, but then you start feeling terrible right after that. So
that stiffness,
getting up and moving, I know the stiffness and not having sunlight and all that stuff always all
bad for you.
But all bad. My look at God is actually similar. Like, I'm glad the week is over. Like I said a second ago, I just finished my last finals 2 days ago, and finals week was really rough. I was studying 24/7. Like, I literally took the whole week off of work just to make sure I can study enough, and I actually did pretty good on my finals. The only thing is like, it's just a final. Let's figure out what the actual grade is. So I'm still trying to find out what I got on there. But, you know, it's over. I'm done with school for a month. I'm free for a month. I'm going to move into a new apartment. I'm excited. Like, so God is good. Also, I wanted to read something from the Look at God segment. My friend Joanna Lorena, she just recently graduated from Arizona State University with her bachelor's degree in criminal justice and criminology.
Turn up.
Shout out to Joanna.
Do your thing,
and
girl.
I think she's a mommy too, so it's like she did that with a child.
Ooh.
Like, she's showing you what a boss bitch really look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
All right, speaking of criminal justice and like just the justice system and criminals in general, like, that made me think about how I've been watching The Punisher. I know you haven't watched it yet, but girl, that shit is so fucking intense. Like, first of all, because it shows like how the Punisher himself, he was in the military, and like, I'm not gonna give away too much, but it gives like a glimpse into the military, and it's just like, I know that it's fiction, but some of these things are reality. Like, and one of the things that is reality about this is the mental health disorders that the soldiers get when they come back, like the PTSD and then depression. They get just a slew of different mental health things that they can get. Like, I even read an article like a few weeks ago on what is that shit, on the Discovery Snap, and they were talking about the blast effect from the missiles that they shoot off cause their brains to experience a type of trauma, and it's basically like a traumatic brain injury that they've received without even being like hit by a bomb.
That's crazy.
So I was reading that and I'm like, you know what, it sounds valid, and like, it is along the same lines, too, where that the football players, like the brain damage they get from all the repeated concussions, all of the just shock, like even when your body gets hit, they said somehow, some way, the shock is like transmitting to your brain almost like a wave, and it's like passing through your brain and causing damage. So like that, like, I don't know, you guys know I studied neuroscience, so I'm like real into the brain, and like I'm real interested in anything brain related.
Well, that's why I got quiet, because I was just thinking, back in the day, I'm sure everyone who used to watch wrestling back in the day saw WWE, and Chris Benoit, I remember when he killed his wife and his kid, and then he killed himself, and they said that he was already having he had a ton of mental health issues because of how much he got banged up in the ring, and it's like, they really do stuff like that. He really killed two people. He killed his wife and kid and then killed himself. And it sucks because it was like, now a lot of the footage that they had of like WWE, they can't play anymore because they don't want to associate themselves with someone who killed, you know. It's like, and then those football players, they always have those major issues later in life because their heads get super
they always be like caught in the elevator knocking their girlfriend out or some shit.
Oh my God, who was that guy? I forgot his name.
I don't remember his name, but he punched the fuck out of her.
He beat the shit out of her.
And then dragged her out. And
she still married him. She still married.
Bitch, is the money that worth it?
Like, is the dick too good?
No. At that point, there's nothing that can like.
That's really sad.
Like,
and it's like, that's crazy, because it's like we wanted to talk about marriage too today, and it's like, people really be married in terrible situations, and I get it's kind of like mental because they get into your conscience and they're like, you ain't shit, you never gonna find no one better than me. But I feel like I've already passed the point in my life where someone can fool me with that type of stuff.
Right? Like, you really think I'm about to sit here and listen to this shit?
Like you said,
believe it?
Like you already said, like, I'm making too much money to be dealing with that what you doing text. Like, that's exactly what it
that
is.
meme where it's like a girl that has like her own this, that, and another, don't have no time to be texting no nigga back. They'd be like, what you doing every 5 minutes?
No.
I got different shit to talk about. Right. I got different shit to handle.
Let's talk about social issues and things that actually matter. Like, what the hell? But yeah, so, oh my gosh, shout out to our friend Dion. She got engaged yesterday.
That was really exciting.
It was like her boyfriend or fiance.
Yeah, fiance.
Did it very candidly. So we were literally putting on our makeup, getting ready to head to her house. It was his graduation party, by the way. Yeah. He just graduated. Shout out to Gary, just graduated. But right when we were getting ready to leave, he proposed to her, like, during his graduation party. So his graduation party definitely turned into an engagement party, like, because barely anybody was talking about the fact that he graduated. Like,
I think I said congratulations at the beginning, right? I think
at the beginning.
I'm not too sure.
I actually didn't. At the beginning, I said congratulations on your engagement, and later in the party, I said, "Oh my God, you graduated today."
Yeah, that, like, the first thing I looked for him for was to say congratulations, you got engaged. But
make her an honest woman.
Understand.
That party was lit.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
All friends parties be lit.
It's like, I want to get married one day, but I don't see that many successful ones, or not necessarily successful, but the ones that are like the ones that I want. And I'm just like, oh, maybe not.
Just wait for it.
Maybe not.
Just wait. Be patient.
We just, like, I really need my partner to have, like, a decent amount of money, because I'm not trying to be the breadwinner. Like, I don't mind being the breadwinner. That's not the right. I
don't mind being the breadwinner.
Yeah, that's not the right thing to say.
No.
That's not the right thing to say. I don't want to be the only one paying for stuff in the family. That's what I mean to say, because it's like, I do not like that shit. Yeah. And unfortunately, men, you have bad habits of getting too comfortable to where you're like, fuck that, I'm just gonna continue to use her money. Sorry, men.
I mean, like, it depends, like, too, on the situation. If it's not just a nigga who's just, like, using her, or if he, like, actually, like, loves her and he provides something in some other way,
like, I need a provider.
Like, there has to be some type of exchange. Just like, I feel like in those households where, like, the wife never works, like, there's some type of exchange. It's not just like,
she's sucking it. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing,
hey,
guys.
That's part of it.
I mean, that is really part of it.
All right. You can't be out here married and not fucking. Sorry.
Right. Are you just trying to get divorced or cheated on?
Yeah.
I think that's the
unless
reality.
Like you okay. Like, yeah, you could fuck other bitches because you're not gonna fuck me. But then it's like, why'd you get married?
Fuck to the no.
But to each their own. But I forgot what I was talking about because.
Yeah, I kind of forgot too. But it's probably because of our current mental situation.
Yo, this weekend has been
a weekend,
God,
man.
Finally.
That party was really fun.
Yeah.
And I'm on break, so I'm obviously, like, just wilding.
Like we were supposed to record yesterday.
And I just said, nah.
And then it just didn't happen. And then we saw the engagement photo.
And we just ran to the party.
Yeah, it's time to get there.
And there was another party I was supposed to go to that I just never went to. I wasn't supposed to, but like, I could have, but I didn't because my friend got engaged. So good reason. Yeah. So, but the only thing, like, I think about marriage, like, I'm like, is anyone else out there just like, is this gonna work? Like, yeah.
I mean, I feel like all couples think that because, like, even, like, I've had a boyfriend for a long time and it's like, yeah, we've talked about marriage and stuff, like, it's probably gonna happen. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like you think that, but it's like there has to be that, like, compromise and that willingness, like, to work around stuff. Because, like, there are going to be hard times. There are going to be issues. There's going to be disagreements. There's just going to be, like, some shit, like, maybe you never agree.
See, I'm willing to deal with all of that as long as it's the right person.
Yeah.
As in, like, I like a guy who, like, really uses his brain. Like, I like a man who thinks and who's intelligent. Like, I'm not even willing to date someone who doesn't have their bachelor's. And that's just a personal preference because it shows that you have some sort of, like, willpower.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I really like people who know how to think and know how to talk and, like, talk in depth and don't talk at a surface level and don't think at a surface level. And on top of that, someone who actually is a hard worker. It's like, you could still be building right now. You don't need to be rich, but someone who shows qualities of someone who works really hard and is hustling 24/7 and, like, isn't just chilling all the time. Like, and those are few and far between. I think I'll find it though. But I think I also saw so much love. Like I was telling Ashley, I was like, I saw so much love yesterday that I was just like, I'm not in a rush still because that's how you find trash is rushing.
It's expensive.
Yeah, like if you rush, just rushing to be in a relationship because if you rush,
I'm speaking like you're talking about rushing to get
married.
But you ain't even got a nigga yet.
Yeah, I mean,
let me pump my brakes.
I don't have a nigga yet. I don't think that's true, but
I was like, you don't know if like married.
It's like I don't have anyone that I would marry, but
you know what I meant.
I was like, I don't. Okay.
I mean,
I don't.
Technically.
Marriage wise, yes. And everyone who's not married is single, BTW.
Yup.
So,
if
the government.
I'm single on my motherfucking taxes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you ain't married, you are a single person, which means, that's the crazy thing, is like, in a relationship, you really could cheat because you really are single. But it's just wrong.
It's just, it's
terrible. It's just like hurting somebody else, which is sick. But also, it's kind of like I was saying, I was like, I'm also not open just because I meet so many dumb niggas. Like, no offense. I just meet so many people who don't have brains, or people who are like, I don't like niggas who are superficial. Like, they're only thinking about the next material thing, but they're not thinking about the next way to move up the ladder. Yeah. Like, I hate all of those qualities. Like, I hate them. Like, it makes me, there could be someone super fine. Usually, I was telling Ashley the other day that when someone's fine, like, I give them zero attention because they get so much attention that I literally don't pay attention to them at all. They literally don't need it. And on top of the fact, it's like, if you don't give them attention, then they might actually consider you to not be one of the thirsty ones, which is like, I'm not. So I appreciate that. But I'm like, there's so much love in the room that I'm gonna stop being a dick to all these men because I'm a fucking asshole. I remember texting Ashley and being like, wow, I'm so fucking mean. Jesus.
Like, no, she is. I be trying to tell her, like, you need to be a little bit nicer. Like, I can't
fuck
even.
You ain't about shit, nigga. Fuck you. That's really my mental all the time when I meet niggas.
I'm thinking about that one event that happened in the car, and you were literally just sitting there with no reaction. I was like, damn, Nina's a bitch. And like, I told her after, I was like, Nina, I was like, you're a bitch. Like, you didn't even fucking react. I was just like, how are you just that cold-hearted?
It just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Not for these niggas. You know, it's for everybody else, though. It's for you guys. Just not for these niggas. Mm-hmm. Sorry if the N-word offends you. I'm really never gonna stop saying it.
That was the worst apology you could ever give.
Totally never gonna happen.
You said your apology and then you added a but. Like,
oh yeah,
or
the if.
Yeah,
I'm like, sorry if you was hurt,
nigga. Clearly I was hurt.
Why you apologizing?
Apologize. Don't add the if you was hurt. Just say your apology, say your piece, and go.
Yeah.
And then it's like later when they're not butthurt over the shit anymore, then you can add, well, but you know that you was tripping with me too.
You was tripping, like, low key.
You know, you gotta wait though. That's what niggas don't understand. And I feel like that's why females stay mad, because dudes always apologize and then be like, but nothing, my nigga. Niggas but you might get cussed out if I hear the rest come out your mouth.
The problem with niggas is they apologize and do the same shit next week. And fuck your apology, bitch. I don't even care about the but.
That's why they were saying but, because they knew they was gonna do it again. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it again.
Right?
Like, no.
This shit's code words. But yeah, and then like I remember you guys were looking at rings, and like Cardi B's ring is really unbelievably ridiculous, and like it's excessive. Obviously we would wear it if we got it, duh. But I wouldn't wear it a lot. I think she already. I don't even know if she still wears it anymore, because that shit was real
fucking.
I know she was
getting a size.
Maybe it just isn't swinging around, so I'm not noticing it, because it was so big and not size, so it was kind of moving around her face. Because I haven't been noticing it lately.
I mean, he didn't at least try.
Oh, and I don't know if you guys heard the Quality Control mixtape, Control the Streets Volume 2. That shit's a fucking banger. Lit. But yeah, it's like. That shit is.
It is Migos though. Like
it yeah. It's Migos Lil Yachty, Lil Yachty, right?
Yeah,
I don't know why. Yeah, they actually said it's the Migos Lil Yachty mixtape. But then obviously they have other people. Cardi B was on with Offset. Cardi B's growing. That's all I have to say about that verse. She's growing. That city girl song.
I know what that means, guys.
Yeah. I'm like, some of y'all got it. That City Girl song, like, first of all, you guys download the album. It's crazy fire.
Fuck that nigga.
That shit is so ratchet, and it's like, I really like it. I just don't like the girl's voice, and like that kind of sucks, because it's a good ratchet. I love songs that bring out the ratchet in us.
Deepen her shit.
That's why we fuck with Cardi B, because she brings out the ratchet in us. But it was like that song, and then Take Off, the interview song. I love it. I actually think Take Off is my favorite Migos, even though people don't pay attention to him. Listen to his freaking voice; it's amazing. And he's the youngest Migos, guys. He's like 24. He's not even 25 yet, or maybe his birthday might have just passed. But
How old is they? Like
25.
How old is they? How old are the other?
They're 25. Cardi B's 24. Offset's 25. Quavo's 25. Takeoff's 24. But God. I read that a couple months ago, so they might be like moved up to like 25, 26.
Moved up.
Yeah, they're our age. Okay. They aged up.
Level up real quick.
They got older. But yeah,
like it's
so
a video game.
I don't know where they
leveled up to a new age.
Man, and I'm afraid for Cardi B and Takeoff because they are both still ghetto. And Offset is still I meant to say Cardi B and Offset. Offset is still fighting people. And I'm like, I'm gonna need you to keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, we can't have him be a meat meal.
Yeah, and it's like,
whatever happened to him? Y'all see how that shit died down real quick?
Right?
Where's the support now, y'all?
That's social media for you.
Where that is?
Because we wanted to talk about Jennifer Hudson cheating. Nobody cares. It's already
y'all
old
wanted
news.
to have a reason to complain.
Russell Simmons fucking little girls.
Didn't even stay with it.
Nobody's sticking with it.
Wait,
Terry Crews getting his dick grabbed.
What was Russell Simmons doing? Please tell me.
I mean, I have to find an article about it.
He
but
said he was fucking little girls.
I mean, he was fucking young bitches.
Nina, we shouldn't have left these snacks on the table because I keep looking at
okay.
them. Oh, damn.
I'm the same way. We bought some snacks before this, and I've been looking at them all day. Let's see. Oh, it's assault. Russell Simmons and Brett Ratner face new allegations of sexual misconduct. Oh yeah.
No,
17.
Wow, you sound creepy.
Sexual misconduct. Oh yeah.
It sounds like how TMZ would say it.
I know, right? 17-year-old fashion model that fucked with Russell Simmons, so she was young as shit. I looked over to Brett and said, "Help me," and I'll never forget the look on his face. She recalled in that moment the realizing fell on me that they were in on it together.
I mean, whoever didn't help you,
wow.
He's a piece of shit.
Kalagi, which is the girl's name, said that Simmons, who was then about twice her age, which means he was about 34 at the time, tried to force her to have intercourse. I fought it wildly, she said. He eventually relented and coerced her to perform oral sex. She alleged, "I guess I just..."
Bitch, how you not bite his dick off?
What the fuck word is that? There's a more you know type of shit.
Acquiesced.
She sucked his dick. Rather, meanwhile, just sat there and Ratner, the other guy, meanwhile, just sat there and watched. Feeling disgusting, Kalagi said she went to take a shower. Why are you taking a shower in his house? Nigga, leave.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Minutes later,
she come rape your ass. You naked now. All right, sorry, she's 17.
Yeah, she's 17.
She was 17.
Sorry, we're not trying to victim shame.
Yeah, let's not be rude like
that.
Okay,
minutes later, she let Simmons walked up behind her in the shower, like you just said, and briefly penetrated her without her consent.
Booty all slippery, ready.
I'm really like slapping Ashley's arm, like, whoa, this story went left. It's literally what Ashley said happened to happen.
Like, she's fucking
why?
stupid.
Why did you jump? Sorry, girl. Why did you jump in the shower?
And why are you taking a shower? Because you suck dick, like. Sorry, that's really mean.
I'm like, sorry. I'm
sorry, that was so insensitive.
I honestly was about to be like, is this bitch lying?
Yo, I gotta cut this.
Oh my God.
Nina gonna have us lose all our followers because she's saying this dumb shit. Who do you think you are?
I love dark humor, you guys. I'm not serious. I really hope she didn't get raped because he really penetrated her.
He penetrated her. She got raped.
He really just
he penetrated her without her consent. She got raped.
In the statement,
you said, "I hope she didn't get raped."
Bitch,
what?
I mean, I hope she didn't get raped.
She got raped.
I mean, that's why I said she lying. I hope it didn't happen.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to victim blame, you guys. I'm just saying there's other sides to things. In a statement, Simmons strongly disputed her account. Everything that occurred between Carrie and me occurred with her full consent and participation. Because why the fuck did she hop in that shower?
Yeah.
He said much of the 2 days and 1 night he spent with her, which means she stayed overnight, he said, was with other people or in public. Ratner had no recollection, so he did it. Kalagi asking him for help and denied witnessing her protest. So maybe she did do it consenting.
Yeah,
but
didn't want to fuck.
And he was watching. Like Ratner was probably watching.
Maybe okay, let's not.
I mean, we're not victim blaming.
No, but we're out here making up stories.
Fucking crime. Like, we're fucking CSI. Goddamn it.
Like maybe she sucked his dick, but didn't want to fuck. Like,
but like,
you know that happens.
But with social media, people are gonna forget about this in about 2 seconds. Prince Harry married a black girl. Woo woo. Woo, we're getting there. She's mixed, but we're getting there.
Everybody's all hating though.
Yeah,
because like how she identifies as biracial or something.
Whatever.
I'm like, well,
I'm over it.
She biracial. She's
That's what she is, guys.
If she's white passing, she's white passing. She can't change that.
Some people say they're white and they actually have black in them. And then there's Vicky, Vicky, who looks full white. She's a whole white girl who says she's black, but she said
I don't know. Is
her
she
twin
really
her twin brother. She said, "This is my twin," but you know how white people be like, "This is my sister. Brother. This is my twin brother."
Are they really related?
Cousin.
No,
Shut up. I hate that. That's so high school. Anyway, so she said my twin. It might be her actual twin. I don't know, but he's totally black. He's mixed, but
I mean, it has happened before in life, but I just haven't seen like a family tree.
Yeah, it's just not happening. But yeah, and just a tangent off because I saw that I wrote this down. Cardi B's supposed to drop a single this month, and after hearing Yeah on the quality control mixtape, I'm like, I'm a little bit concerned. I love Cardi B, a little concerned. I want to make sure that I'm gonna need Offset to consult her a little bit more and help her and make sure that she's not dropping weak shit. Because as you guys know, well, that's the truth. As you guys know, people don't have to know how to freestyle anymore. So which means people can write your shit down.
That's true.
But yeah,
we need to do the commercial.
Oh yeah. So hey, you guys, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, so we were interrupting real quick for a Black Business Shout Out of the Week, or business shout out if you want to be inclusive. So today we would like to shout out Clips on 66, which is actually like a really good name because they are located on Route 66. They're located at 9116 Foothill Boulevard, Suite 108 in Rancho Cucamonga, California, 91730. And let me tell you, I know one of the barbers there for a long time, and honestly, his work is top notch, top of the line,
immaculate.
Go check him the fuck out if you need a fade, taper, anything design, like, because you know how it's hard to find a barber that'll give you a good design and not like fuck up.
Yeah,
you'll get that here. Like, you'll get the good design. You could get the so if you know the fuckboy meme, he did one of the haircuts in that meme. So
it was that solid ass, beautiful ass hair,
crisp ass lines. So he will give you the panty dropper haircut if you need it.
Yeah.
So you can find them on Instagram on one second, let me make sure it's right. Clips on 66 on Instagram. And yeah, it's definitely Clips on 66. So Clips on 66, the number on Instagram. Go on there. They have their booking app on there where you could book your haircut, make your appointment, so you know you ain't gonna be fighting over their barber chair. All right, guys, back to our regularly scheduled program.
So yeah, we should probably wrap it up now. You know, we don't want to just talk about topics that affect us.
Yeah.
And as you see, social media moves fast as like shit. Social media moves fucking fast.
And we wanted to take a break from grief this week just because the week was pretty hard.
Yeah.
This week, and I just don't want to keep thinking about negative energy.
Yeah, and I'm not even grieving just because like everything's been going good. Like everything, you guys have been so supportive. And we really appreciate it. Also, don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram at YAGI_podcast. That's Yagi_podcast. You can also find us at Twitter under the same thing, Yagi_podcast, YAGI_podcast. Our email, which we've said multiple times, hit us up. Let us know. Ashley and Nina pod at gmail.com. Ashley and Nina pod at gmail.com. Also, just look in the description. You'll see all of that stuff there. Make sure to hit our website that has everything you need to know. It has all of our pages, everything, all the links there at weareyagip.com. That is weareyagip.com. Everything's in our description, easy to click. Our shout outs, our businesses, everything. Also Facebook, we're at, you can just type in Young and Getting It podcast, but you can also put facebook.com/YAGIpod, YAGIPOD. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to follow on SoundCloud,
share it with your friends,
super share. Let us know how you guys feel. Let us know if there's stuff you want us to talk about, because we're down to talk about what you guys want to talk about.
In this instance, let us know if you got offended.
I know. If we pissed you off, because everyone has different opinions and we want to know.
Yeah,
we're fucking with y'all,
and it's like, this is just free flowing, like,
we're just living our lives,
and
we're gonna keep bringing back hot guests. We're super excited, and it's about to be 2018, so there's gonna be Yagi 2018. Maybe that'll be our hashtag Yagi 2018, and we'll just get it popping. So
whatever, I'm with it.
We'll see you guys next week. We're out.
Peace out.
Hi, it's Neat. What? No, I'm not gonna do hi.
Hi sounded so strong.
This is how it's gonna sound if we laugh. I think we need to back up a little bit, or we need to turn it down just like a tiny bit.
Turn it down a smidge, because it's a lot.
Okay, Tom.
Okay, I think I feel like we're fine. I just gotta get closer now. Yeah.
Hi. That was so loud. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay, we're here. Let me see. Right there.
Hi.
So that was the right one. Say something.
Okay, I'm saying something, girl. I'm talking to you, girl.
Yes. Okay.
Girl.
This sounds good. Okay.
That was funny.
Oh man.
Hi. Oh shit.
Woo. Okay. Young and Getting It. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Young and Getting It podcast, episode 6. Hey guys, we're back. I'm Nina.
And this is Ashley, and we back with the bullshit. Nigga,
wait,
what? You fucked up.
What am I supposed to say again?
Hey, it's Nina.
That's it. Ashley.
That's it. Over here trying to do the most. Get it together. Ooh,
I'm trying to pee on myself.
Do you need to go?
No.
Okay,
it's just the pressure.
You better make it.
I'll make it. I'll be fine. I'll be at the commercial break if anything.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2. I mean, we can start the show laughing.
That was definitely my fault.
We can start the show laughing. These and Meryl start every single episode cracking up about some ignorant something. Okay. 3, 2.